Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking about San Antonio Spurs, y'all. And yet again, the San Antonio Spurs have gotten locked in with the rumors about Ben Simmons. And I gotta tell you, I've been talking about this till I'm blue in the face for months, that we do not need Ben Simmons. We do not need that type of player on our team. Now all of a sudden he's leaking information that he's interested in coming to the Spurs. After all this time, he's suddenly interested. I'm telling you guys, Ben Simmons is fake, man. He's desperate, he's going broke, and he's fake, man. He's more fake than the Manu Ginobili pass.
Here's Ginobili. Oh, beautiful ball fake. He scores and the foul.
He's more fake than the Kawhi Leonard laugh, y'all. Listen, Ben Simmons' sudden love for the San Antonio Spurs is faker than Mysterio was on Far From Home.
You deserve that.
Y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. Do not fall for the hype, ladies and gentlemen. It's all smoke and mirrors because this Joker is going broke. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. All right, guys, let me go ahead and just jump straight into it. Well. Look what we have here. All of a sudden, Mr. Ben Simmons, that missed 25 games for no damn reason, suddenly wants to be a San Antonio Spur. I don't buy it. Because frankly, I've been keeping up with this situation pretty closely, being a YouTuber and whatnot, and really being frustrated that so many fans want to ditch our young guys for this cancer. So I've been paying attention to the blogs, I've been paying attention to the news, to ESPN even, and don't get me wrong, nothing's definite, it's all hearsay, obviously, but there's several rumors that he's going broke. Now, lo and behold, an athlete that's not playing is going broke. That's not beyond, the realm of imagination that he is going broke, because this guy has been fined several $1 million since the summer. He's likely paying, living paycheck to paycheck like a lot of these athletes are. He has 2 to 3 homes in Philadelphia that he has to pay taxes for, and he's not working. And don't get me wrong, I may be wrong, or it may be a rumor or whatnot, but he has to be feeling it and feeling the desperation to play basketball at this point. So at this point, he just wants to go to any team that would take him outside of the Sixers. So he sees the Spurs clicking. He sees that they have some young pieces that the Sixers may be interested in. So he has his people leak that he's okay with playing for Popovich. Dude, you can't even handle Doc Rivers, dog. Doc Rivers is about as much of a player's coach as you can get. Greg Popovich ain't gonna pull up foot with this foolishness, sir. He's not gonna pull up this foolishness. And you think you can pull this over the wool of the San Antonio Spurs? Pull the wool over their eyes? You're not gonna be able to do that, player, because we see you for who you are, man. It's okay to want to lead the Sixers. It's okay to be disgruntled. It's not okay to fake mental illness. It's not okay to be transparent with the people that are paying you millions of dollars. That's not okay. And we shouldn't want this type of player on our squad. Okay? And then if you were so interested in the San Antonio Spurs, why didn't you say that a couple months ago? Why didn't you put it out there then? Okay? Now no one wants you. No one can afford you. Now you want the Spurs. Now you want to disrupt what we got going on over here. So the headline that's been popping up for the last few days is that he wouldn't mind playing for Pop. He wouldn't mind playing for Popovich. Man, listen here, man. You're not gonna be able to take that yelling. You ain't gonna be able to take and getting cursed out, being chewed out for the right reasons, being coached. You're not coachable. Let's not pretend like you're coachable right now, man. Greg Popovich would drive you up a wall, drive you crazy. That's my dog. And he drives me crazy sometimes. Some of his rotations, pulling people out, cutting people's minutes, going with people longer than you should. It's a method to his madness. I do not deny that. But he is not necessarily built well to cater to the ego of a superstar. We've seen this before. You get what I'm saying? We could barely handle the Kawhi situation. Ben Simmons is a full-blown diva. I'm talking about a full-blown diva, man. We don't want you over here, player. We do not want you here. And to the Spurs fans that consistently do this and want Ben Simmons just because he has a big name, just because he has a high ceiling, you missing the point, man. The high ceiling can be high, but you gotta want to be high. And for like the 1,000th time on the channel, that is what Ben Simmons' problem is. His motor is not worth his paycheck. He's making almost $30 million. His motor is not worth his paycheck. His baggage is not worth his paycheck. He is a gamble, even for the San Antonio Spurs at this point, because you've shown what you're willing to do to get what you want. What happens when you're disgruntled with the Spurs? What's happened when Pops cut your minutes a little bit? What happens if he put the ball in the Derek White hands or DeJounte Murray's hand a little bit more than yours? Seeing that we can keep those guys and we don't have to give away half the team to get them, what, you gonna pout then? You gonna fake mental illness then? You gonna fake an injury then? You showed who you are. And like, I was against having him on the squad before this season happened because I felt like his paycheck was too high and his work ethic wasn't quite right. But after this foolishness, no sir, no sir, we don't need you here. And San Antonio Spurs fans, hear me, honestly hear me on this. I get that he has the talent. I get that he has the potential of a high ceiling. But if you're not willing to drive the car, it doesn't matter you got a V12 engine. If you're not headed in the right direction, it doesn't matter. If you driving that, how about the curse? If you drive that mug into the sea, it doesn't matter if it's a Ferrari. And that's where we are, man. Look who we have. We got DeJounte Murray. No, he's not Ben Simmons. Maybe his ceiling isn't high. Maybe he could only go as high as All-Star. Maybe he's not a franchise player, but he's given us everything he has. 19, 9 and 8, 18, 8 and 8, one or the other, and he wants to be here for half the price. And he's averaging more points than Ben Simmons has ever done in the league. Why are we still desiring a cancer like Ben Simmons? And don't get me wrong, man, I'm not down on my boy Murray because honestly, he's been outplaying Ben Simmons this year. You know, that's clear. The Ben Simmons that's been on the Sixers the last couple years, especially last year, Murray is playing better than that player. Okay, but I feel like, I'm trying to be unbiased here, but I feel like Murray has to, you know, tie together a couple more seasons at this level before, you know, I can definitively say, hey, he's better than Ben Simmons 100%, if that makes sense. I'm trying to not be a homer, guys. But back to the whole Ben Simmons thing. Don't fall for the Kool-Aid. Know the flavor, y'all. Know the flavor. Because I'm telling you, he's losing money. He's just trying to go somewhere so he can get paid. He's trying to prove a point. He's trying to be petty with the Sixers. He's trying to force his way out. So he's looking for a landing spot. So eventually probably force out, you know, at some point, so he can get some more money and more cash. And then another thing is, one of the things that he was complaining about, and you can look at through the articles weeks ago, months ago, was that he wanted to play with a star, or he wanted the ball in his hands more. The Spurs don't really have the talent to, you know, trade for him and he come to that team and they still be like a contender or a playoff squad. So what is he trying to say here? You want to go to a place where you can win. Now you want to go to a rebuilding setting? No, you're doing it out of desperation, man. And like I said, I leave room to be wrong. I'm just a YouTuber. I get what I'm saying. I know my lane. But I'm saying it's real fishy, man. Like the Atlantic Ocean. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Yet another video of me venting about Ben Simmons, man. My pops, he loves these videos because I stay snapping. Shout out to my pops, man. All right, guys, leave a comment below how you feel about this situation. Check out the other videos on the channel. Don't forget that superhero playlist, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.